Hello, and this is all about my first trip to Africa this summer. My first location was Cape Town in South Africa, where I did a load of interesting things there. I visited Castle Good Hope, which is in fact the oldest building in Africa. I took a cable ride up to Table Mountain, which had a gorgeous view. And finally, we went to Camps Bay, which was also pretty interesting. Then I left for my next location, the Kalahari Transfrontier Park. The place was amazing, and it had many animals, such as cheetahs and lions, to the rare things, such as giraffes. The geography is also pretty interesting, though mostly consisting of flat plains. It still amazes me every time when I look at the pictures that I found or took. After that, I headed to Chobe National Park. This was also pretty amazing. I even went on a safari there, which I've always wanted to do. There, I saw tons of animals, including a warthog, which is relatively not that pretty. I saw elephants, which always came in these kinds of herds, I guess you could say. I saw lions, which we only could get one picture. And then we also saw zebras, which this is the only picture I could snap. There's a giraffe in the way. And then here's just a lot more giraffes in a herd. And finally, we saw an antelope. Next, I went to Victoria Falls. The river it creates flows into the Nile and the Zambezi River, which I thought was a pretty interesting fact. While I was there, I went to Devil's Cauldron, which I didn't get any pictures of, which was pretty scary. Then, I went rafting down the river, which was tons of fun. Next, I head to Kaibale Forest National Park. The rainforest was stunning. It had so many great views and amazes me each time, like all the other pictures I've took. The wildlife is also pretty interesting. The monkeys being my favorite because of how they behave and shows and act almost like little humans, I guess. They also had some pretty interesting birds there, with just as being one of the pictures I could get. Next, I head to Nairobi. There, I saw a mix of wealth and poverty, which I thought was pretty sad that most are impoverished, but here is specific data here. The housing is also interesting, with most people building houses out of leftover scrap metal, almost resembling homeless shelters around here. They also had some other building style in the more wealthy neighborhoods with almost a Las Vegas look, if you could say. Then I went to Mogadishu. When I was there, it was a mess of crumbling buildings and major poverty, with a civil war just happening there, which was sad, but also an interesting fact to learn. While I was there, it was really interesting, with many beaches and many other architectural things there to see. Lastly, I went to Timbuktu. While I was there, I saw some amazing architecture, including the Denbudir Mosque, which was just purely beautiful in its architectural style. I always loved that wood poking out. Okay, and so that was my trip to Africa. So, just for a quick recap, I started in Cape Town, then I went to Kalahari Transfrontier Park, then I went to Chobe National Park, next I went to Victoria Falls, then to Kaibale Forest National Park, I went to Nairobi, second to last Mogadishu, and lastly Timbuktu. So I'll just let these slides roll over, and yeah. yeah, that was my trip to Africa. Thank you.